Hi again everyone, Bear from Bear Reads Books. Welcome back to my channel. This is the first day of 2020. This is the third video wearing this shirt in a row. So far you would have seen a recap of the best books of 2019, the goals for 2020, and now the massive holiday book haul. So, as I said, Christmas was fantastic and I had a great time. Everyone knows that buying books is the safest bet for Bear when you're buying Christmas gifts. So I got not just books, but I got book vouchers and all sorts of bookish gifts, which is absolutely amazing. And there is literally in front of me here on this table, maybe more than a dozen books. So quickly go through them for you. Now this isn't new, but this is my battered copy of Pride and Prejudice, and I've never been a fan of Jane Austen, as you know. But then I fell in love with Victober. So I'm going to revisit. So for Christmas, as you are aware, I have my in-laws here for 3 months. So I have 3 generations of women in my house right now. So for Christmas I bought 3 different editions of Pride and Prejudice, all with different covers, and then I've found my old battered copy from a box somewhere, and then all 4 of us, the 3 girls plus me, we're all going to do a group read in the house, like a little book club for Pride and Prejudice. So the youngest is my daughter, who's 15, right through to my mother-in-law, whose age shall not be revealed. So we have 4 people all reading Pride and Prejudice. I thought that was a nice Christmas gift. So we'll see how we go. I haven't read Pride and Prejudice, so this will be read in January sometime. I bought this for myself, but it is a recent purchase. So it is the Penguin Book of Japanese Short Stories. Been to Japan in 2019, had a wonderful time. Reading Murakami at the moment. I am in a very Japanese kind of mood. So saw this on the shelf, love Japanese short fiction, so bought that. Let's see, we've got some non-fiction. Only a little bit of non-fiction, but I have 2 that I received that sound just amazing. This is called Life Undercover. Anyone read that? This is called Life Undercover by Amaryllis Fox, who was a CIA agent, and she's done an autobiography, coming of age in the CIA. It says, "I'm here to prevent a major and imminent attack, one that will kill children. I'm alone and operational in a country where my mentor was taken and beheaded, and every hour I'm delayed is another hour for something to go wrong." So it is a memoir, a very political and military type memoir of a person embedded in the CIA in the Middle East. Sounds fascinating. Samantha Power, The Education of an Idealist. This is a massive memoir book. She was in Barack Obama's cabinet, or is that what you call it in the United States? She was one of the senior advisors for Barack Obama for foreign affairs. And I don't know much about her, but her story sounded fascinating, so giving this a go. For my American friends, you might know more about who Samantha Power is. She's not the sort of person that would make the news anywhere outside of the United States, but when I saw this, it sounded fascinating. I think she was doing a speaking tour in Australia too. I may have seen a short interview with her on one of the news programs. Okay, 2 together. And we talked about this in the previous one for goals for 2020. Here is a new translation of Don Quixote by Cervantes. Never read it. Everyone says it's complicated. It's a very big book. It's huge. But this will be straight after Duck's New Report. So maybe February, maybe March. But Cervantes. Closely followed by Salman Rushdie, Quixote. And I'm absolutely guaranteed that is the pronunciation, because that's how Salman Rushdie pronounces it, Quixote. He said that's the traditional Spanish translation. So it's a modern retelling of Don Quixote. Can't wait. The interview with Salman Rushdie sounded fantastic, so that's what prompted me to do these little 2 books together. I had a voucher, which what did I get with my voucher? These are brand new books, or not brand new, but they're still no discount, no reductions, but they have been out for a while. Winner of the Man Booker, was it winner of the Man Booker? Shortlisted for the Booker, Aleaf Shahrukh, 10 minutes 38 seconds in this strange world. It's a beautiful cover. And again, I've heard reviews of this, both positive and negative, but I think the story really resonated with me and sounded very interesting, so I'm keen to give this a go. For Layla, each minute after her death brings a sensuous memory, a taste of a spiced goat stew, a goat sacrificed to her. What? So yes, this was the one where the entire book is her in a dumpster. So her body has been dumped in a bin after being beaten, and the entire story is her recounting her life and her memory as she dies, I guess, in this dumpster. That's all I know about it. Sounds fascinating. And Girl, Woman, Other, Bernadine Evaristo, of course, the winner of the Man Booker this year. I had it as an ebook and was going to read it as an ebook, and now I just bought a physical book just because I had a voucher and it feels nice. It's still in hardcover. Then the six books I received from my beautiful wife. Ben Lerner's Speak School, which I've already spoken about. Can't wait for that. Ben Lerner's really blown me away in 2019. This was recommended to me by my barista, Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. Fascinating story. It sounds amazing. In a small back alley in Tokyo, there's a cafe which has been serving carefully brewed coffee for more than 100 years. But this coffee shop offers its customers a unique experience, the chance to travel back in time. That's fantastic. My barista recommended that to me, and I was about to buy it and then received it for Christmas. Lucky. The Last of Her Kind by Sigrid Nunez. Didn't know much about this. I think I saw it in a brochure or a bookshop brochure and just circled it, thinking I might come back to it, but it sounds very good. Maybe you know something about that. The Man Who Saw Everything by Deborah Levy. Never read anything by Deborah Levy before, but the cover is amazing. Fleischman is in Trouble. I know there's some lovers and some haters out there for Fleischman, but again, give it a shot. And again, another one that there are some lovers and haters about. Let me just wait for the kookaburras. Get that? Another one, there's some lovers and haters being a difficult book. Michelle Holbeck, Serotonin, which I can't wait for either. I hope you can hear that. Kookaburras. That is my massive holiday book haul. I hope you enjoyed that. They are all pretty much, apart from one or two, they're all 2019 books that then end up on my TBR. And if you read my goals for 2020 is to reduce my TBR, these kind of book hauls don't help. But one of the goals of that TBR is to shift the timeline of the TBR. So instead of talking about books that are 12 or 18 or 2 years old, then shifting that timeline so that the books that I'm reviewing are within 12 months old. So there are 2019 books that I discuss in 2020s, for instance, rather than longer than that. So that's the goal for 2020. All of these, apart from Quixote, probably fit into that spot that they are 2019 books. So I better get cracking. Better get my skates on, so to speak. Enjoy the rest of your day everywhere. Nope. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone, wherever you may be, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks.